Ibex are often called mountain goats, but they're actually more closely related to cows than to goats. They have backward-facing hooves for better traction on rocky terrain and can jump 30 feet in a single leap. They also have some pretty cool adaptations for surviving in cold climates. And finally, they use their tails for balance, much like a kangaroo. Here are 4 cool things about the Majestic Ibex. They have a thick coat of fur that keeps them warm in the winter months, and their bodies are built for insulation. The Ibex is known for its impressive climbing abilities, but did you know that its tail plays an important role in helping it stay upright? Much like a kangaroo, the Ibex uses its tail for balance, allowing it to navigate rocky terrain with ease. This is made possible by the long-tailed bones, which are fused together and act as a stiff rod. When the Ibex climbs, it uses its tail to help counterbalance its body weight, making it easier to stay upright on narrow ledges or steep slopes. In addition, the Ibex's tail also helps it to maintain its balance when jumping from rock to rock. This acrobatic ability is crucial for the Ibex's survival, as it allows them to evade predators and access food sources that are unavailable to other animals. So next time you spot an Ibex, take a closer look at its tail and appreciate the unique way that it uses this appendage to stay upright in some of the most challenging environments on Earth. They also have the ability to lower their body temperature slightly when necessary, which helps them to conserve energy and stay warm. Additionally, the Ibex is a ruminant, which means that they are able to digest plant matter that other animals cannot. This allows them to take advantage of food sources that are not available to other animals in the same habitat. Finally, the Ibex is an excellent climber, which allows them to escape from predators by scaling rocks and cliffs. All of these adaptations allow the Ibex to thrive in some of the harshest environments on Earth. Number 1. The Ibex is an odd species. Despite being called mountain goats, the Ibex is not closely related to goats or even sheep. In fact, they are more closely related to the domestic cow. Unlike most other mammals, the Ibex has 2 toes on each foot that face backwards. This gives them a better grip on rocks and allows them to climb steep cliffs with ease. Their hooves are also very strong and durable, which helps them to navigate rough and jagged terrain. The Ibex can jump up to 30 feet in a single leap, which is more than twice the height of a human. These amazing adaptations make the Ibex one of the most agile and acrobatic mammals on Earth. The Ibex belongs to the family Bovidae, which includes many types of horned animals such as cows, sheep, goats, gazelles, and bison. However, they are in their own genus, which means that while they are related to these other animals, they are not as closely related as you might think. For example, the Ibex shares a common ancestor with the cow somewhere back in its evolutionary past. But this was a very distant event, and the 2 species have diverged quite a bit since then. As a result, the Ibex is more closely related to the cow than it is to the goat. So next time you see an Ibex, remember that it's not a goat at all, but rather a distant cousin of the humble cow. No. 2. The Ibex has special hooves. The Ibex is a master of climbing and leaping thanks to its specialized hooves. No. 3. The Ibex lives in cold places. The Ibex is well adapted to survive in cold climates. No. 4. The Ibex uses its tail for balance. If you like learning about animals, stay tuned for more videos. Bye.